It's been a while, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's see. His final walk. Just like the old days. His final walk. No more. No more. You were Eldon was beside you when you first got elected. Now he's gone. Eldon. Listen, we just got to find out. We got to know what's going on. So,
do you know what's going on today?
Don't have a clue what's going on.
Don't you want to find out?
Yeah.
See the flags right here? That's the MLA flag. We just raised.
Oh, are you're trying to tell me you got respect for Mother Earth?
No, I always have.
But if you do, how come you don't allow? How come you don't fight to have a washroom at Carlton Park?
That's a city. We've already been all through this. How many times do I have to tell you? This is a city issue.
City issue. You can't suggest. You're making fun of the natives pissing on Mother Earth. No. No. Okay.
Those are your
Never mind that. What about the shelter in front of the bus? In front of the welfare office. The high. You know where the welfare office is?
The social system of Two Nations Crossing?
You know where that is?
Two Nations Crossing?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. It's in my writing.
It's the highest peak of the city.
Right.
And there's no bus
So why don't you talk to the city? Again, these are all city
No,
issues.
no, but ain't you MLA, ain't you supposed to suggest having little woman with little kids standing in the rain in the snowstorm and suggest you don't want to do that?
I don't want to see that.
But no, how come you don't suggest to the city to have a bus or
This is
shelter?
the first time I'm hearing it.
No, I told you that
No,
before.
you tell me a lot of things, Charles.
Yeah.
But I see the mayor today that we have the city estate address today, and I'll mention to the city.
What about prisoners walking home after the sentence
You
is
have
done?
to talk to Minister of Mr. Landry, which I think.
Monsieur Landry?
Yeah,
he sings. He sings now.
He sings?
Like a Tweety bird. He don't talk to me.
Okay.
I hurt his feeling.
Stop hurting people's feelings. Be positive.
No, but you used to be the former
Yeah, I was
minister.
former.
Yeah, so
now I'm
former.
social development.
No, but
So
there's
why
people in your writing.
That's why I will deal with the social development issues and let him deal with the justice.
So you don't mind having Indians walking home from Miramichi for St. John?
It's First Nations.
Here.
And I respect the First Nation. That's why we're raising the flags here today.
Yeah, but how come we're letting natives, First Nation, walk home?
Is it First Nation or everybody?
Everybody. But there's more.
Why are you singling out First Nation?
Because the justice system has no use. They don't.
That's not
they
true.
don't. You
That's
know
not
that.
True. No, Charles. You say that. Nobody else says that except for you.
No, but you have no right to it. The Fredericton police, the worst police force in Canada. You know that.
No, that's not true at all. Again, that's you saying that. I think the people in Fredericton are very happy with this.
Am I fake news? What?
Well, Charles, you have a strong opinion on, and most of the time it's negative, unfortunately.
Negative?
Yes, it's always negative.
But I'm happy.
Look, what about the good things that they do?
What?
A lot of great
Chasing native and welfare bums on the bicycle with no helmet? Come on.
Charles, that's not true.
That's not true.
They risk their lives every day to help serve and protect the people of Fredericton.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Just like, well, yeah, that's a tough job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, am I off? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you want to make sure we see the winkles and everything. By the way,
yes.
speaking of that, excuse me 1 second.
Yes, I know.
Now, so 4 years ago, it was what?
Little blonder.
So the bottom line, isn't it time to have the RCMP take over the Fredericton Police Force?
No. I think the people love what the city of Fredericton is doing. Unfortunately, we just had one of our former chiefs pass away this past week. Chief Matt
I saw you there hugging the RCMP and everything. It was across the street.
He was a good friend of mine who actually worked for the.
I'm not going to make fun of that.
No. He was a good friend of mine that worked for the city. Now he's working for the RCMP. And
how was he anyway as a chief? I don't know him. Never knew him. Never knew him.
He was very fair. He was very fair to the people of that worked under him, and he treated people fairly. And then that's the best thing I could say.
Would he allow 6 cops to attack me right by?
Chief Matt Carlisle always stood by his officers.
Oh, he stood by his officers, even if they were bad?
No, he stood by
Were you
the
a bad
officers.
cop or good cop? What were you?
I think I was a great cop.
You were a good cop.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I listened to the people, and speaking about that, you talk about First Nations. I sat down and listened to them at every chance I could. And I remember one of the gentlemen said they were the first police officer ever sat down and just chat with me. And you saw me, I think it was right here in the grounds.
Oh, yeah.
I paid their respect. I remember the deal with the fires, open fires on the grounds. So, I mean, yeah.
So are we going to turn around now? I know.
We have the city estate address here.
Why do you want to listen to that idiot?
Which one's this?
Mike O'Brien.
He's a mayor of this city.
He's an idiot.
It's a tough. That's your.
Officer Square. You have
That's
a
your
opinion on that?
No, I'm not, because nothing. It doesn't matter what I say.
What do you mean? You're an MLA. You're an
Doesn't matter.
MLA. You're supposed to have opinions.
I represent the people of the Greater Fredericton area.
And you don't have an issue on the trees being cut at Officer Square.
Did you see what took place?
What?
The province stepped in and then made sure that
they allowed 5 trees to cut.
No, we didn't cut them. Again, the property is owned by the city, and we allowed.
If he wants to walk, he could walk.
Yeah,
we gotta go.
We're going.
Yeah, go. He's used to that. He takes 1 step, I take 10. There. You see, look, he's gonna. You could hold my shoulder while I question him.
Yeah.
So you're gonna look into suggest to have a shelter, so stopping poor women and children to stay in the rain and the cold.
Why is it always negative?
I've been talking about this. Not
poor,
negative. Show me. Show me some good news.
Good news. I'll show you lots of good news. Look what the hospice just down the street.
The what?
The downtown medical center.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, they all good. The Charlotte Street Arts Center, the midwives on the Fredericton North, the roundabouts coming
But
this
the
year.
bad things. Nobody talks about the justice system and forced to don't have a lawyer. We're going to get to that later when I see you much later.
I deal with all the social development, and that's why when you bring that up, I'll look into it.
You'll look into it.
Yeah, I'll talk to the mayor here today. And again,
the who?
The mayor.
He's an idiot.
Again, Charles, that's
What?
your opinion.
He's an idiot.
Okay.
He's an idiot. Why would you want to listen to him for?
Because he's the mayor. He's the mayor of the
Damn our democratic system. How come we can't impeach him?
Put your name in. Run the city.
I like to talk too much. I can't be a psychologist and listen and listen.
Oh, we need to.
Talk to you later.